Hey guys, Kaz here, and today I'm doing my year in thirds part 2. It's a little bit late. It should have come right at the end of August. You know, we're a little bit more than a week after that, but here we are. So, over the past few years, I've done this year in thirds. It's basically looking at my goals every third of the year, so I actually remember what they are. Because I'm sure you guys are like me, and before I started doing this, you make a goals video at the beginning of the year, you look at it in November and never in between, so that's what these videos do. So by doing this, it means I can see where I'm going wrong, see where I need to improve, see where I'm doing really well, if I want to add something, change something, all that business. That's where we're at. So first of all, every year I put my Goodreads goal to 50 books, and so far I've read 89, so smash that goal, always a bonus. Also, I had a little look at what I said in my year in thirds part 1, and I had read 43 books by then, so I'm very much on track to reading about the same amount, which is surprising because I had a few slumpy slumps in here, a few months where I didn't read a lot, but I'm on track. Well, I'm past the track. We're past 50. I'm winning that one. My next goal is to read. That is not the word I'm looking for. My next goal is to review all the books I've read. So I'm doing really well on this, except for there's a chunk from about February that I didn't review, so I need to go back and review that. So yeah, out of the 8 or 9 books I've read, I reviewed 63 of them, and 4 of them are unreviewable because they're not on Goodreads. And then 22 I haven't got to yet, so I feel like I'm doing pretty well on there. I will get to them, I will go back. The reviews won't be as good because it's been several months since I've read the book, but I'll make sure I go back. Next up, I have a list of books to read in 2020. So this one, I was doing really well in the first third. I had read 22 of 47 books, so I was on track. But at this point, I've only read 32. So I've only read 10 more in these 4 months. But like I said earlier, I was in a slump for 2 months, so I don't think I read any book off the 2020 TBR in them 2 months. So, I mean, 10's not too bad. It means I've got 15 left to read over like just under 4 months, so it's doable. It's doable. And now we get into the bit where I'm doing terribly. So, here's the thing. I totally forgot this was a thing that I was meant to do. Read all the books that I've been given from authors. So I've got a bunch of Kindle books that I've been given by indie authors, and yeah, have I read any? Well, yeah, I have. I've read a couple, but have I read them all? Definitely not. And am I going to read them all by the end of the year? Definitely not. I think my 2020 TBR needs to be more prioritised than this. I kind of forgot this was a thing. I've read, like I say, I've read a few books, and I've got a few more books off authors since then and read them ones, so probably not the best idea. But yeah, I think this one I'm just going to kind of axe it right now. It would be good if I read a few more off that list, but if I don't, then I'm not mad about it. I mean, some of them, I know it sounds bad, but some of them are from like a couple of years ago. And it wasn't like there were arcs that I needed to read before the book came out. It was more like, oh, here's a copy of my book. Read it and review it will be cool. So it's not like I'm a complete bastard and I've been given an arc. So yeah, I'm trying to not feel too bad about it. I'm sure I'll read them eventually. The next goal was to post regularly, and yeah, I'm pretty good at posting regularly. I do, in general, put up 2 to 3 videos a week, which to a lot of people is too regularly. You want to get rid of this fucking face, but soz. So yeah, posting regularly is a thing that I do, so that one's a win. It's nice to have a positive after a negative. Next one, pre-film. So here I'm a little bit like this, because sometimes I'll film 3, 4, 5 videos and then I'll have a nice cup of videos to pick from, or to sup from. And then other times, like today, I film it on the day I put it out, so I could definitely get better at this. I'm not terrible. It's not like I never pre-film, but it's also like 30 to 70% probably. Maybe not that bad. Maybe 40% pre-film to 60% not pre-film. So still not the best, but not as bad as it used to be. The next thing I wanted to do was create more, well, I say more, I never did it, create vlogs. and this is something I have done. I haven't done loads of them. Some people do weekly vlogs, monthly vlogs. I've done a few spattered here and there for readathons, for example. I do also have a couple coming up that I want to do, so it's definitely something that I've achieved, but it's not something that I'm like do every week or whatever. So yeah, some people like vlogs, so that's cool. I definitely got 2 more in my noggin, but potentially more than 2, we shall see. Before we carry on, here's a nice little message from one of our sponsors. Conehead the Barbarian says subscribe. Conehead the Barbarian says subscribe. So that was all the goals that I already had, but like I said, I can add some, I can take them away, I can do what I want. And this isn't necessarily a specific set in stone goal, but a couple of months into the year, I created a spreadsheet with all the books that I have and the books I read and my 2020 TBR, and also the books that I acquire. So I don't have a specific number, but I would like to have read a nice amount of the books that I've bought slash been given slash got in the year. At the moment, I've read 30% of the books that I've received this year, which I think's alright. Like I said, I don't have a specific number that I want to put on this. I know I'm definitely going to read some more because I've already got plans for specific books to read. But yeah, just something to keep an eye on, because I don't want to get loads of books and then just never read them this year, because I really, really want them and I really, really want to read them, and then I just don't read them and then I want to read them. So yeah, 30% read so far. I feel like I could probably get it to 50% at least, but then, you know, when my birthday rolls around, I'm definitely going to be asking for books, so who knows? One of them, innit? Maybe next year I'll have a specific percentage on the books I want to read, but this year it's something I just want to keep an eye on. And there we go, that was my year in thirds part 2, having a look at my goals vid. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know down below how you're doing with your goals, if you've even thought about them since you made them in January. Let me know down below. Also, total side note, I re-pinked my hair and actually worked this time, so that's always a bonus. And if this is your first video by me and you enjoy it, then please check out some of the others. And if you continue to enjoy them, please subscribe, that'd be awesome. Anyway guys, I'll see you in a few days with another video. Bye.